Okay. Highs at 20. Is this a hidden buyer? Oh, no. My level 2 is lagging. Goodness. Jesus. Well, some technical difficulties there to start. It was frozen at 11. I thought the bid was just holding. Come on. The low is at 02, which is good. Just fine so far. Yeah, you definitely want your instruments to be working here, right? Seems like it's working now, which is good. EMKR in the side of my eyes, we'll see if that one does curl up. Take a couple cents. It seems like it might be getting ready here. I'm gonna watch. So far, we're seeing a bit of a red to green. And a quick pop back over to not quite. So the red to green is gonna not really work there. I'm gonna do a full rotation. CNET halted, which was a stock from last week. CNET. Honestly, the volume is light, but if volume comes in, it could be interesting for CNET. So someone in the Discord channel asked earlier, my criteria for these watch list stocks, and they did have a half of it down already, which was looking for something with high volume, lower float, preferably a higher percentage gain, which does let me know that it'll be volatile and that it can move a good amount in a short period of time. Other than that, really, if we can see tighter spreads, it's really a big plus. So CNET, we'll see how that one does. Did we trade this? It's up. It seems like it's up a lot. It kind of gapped up a big amount. KXIN. Yeah, I'll take a look here. KXIN sub $1. Haven't really looked at a lot of these recently, but this one's coming up nicely. Actually, I'll pull it over on this side. KXIN. CNET, if it gains volume, there could be something there. I'm just going to put up the level 2 just in case.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need with full business functionality and a design tailored just for you.
It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. It's kind of extended here though. I'm pretty late to this one, so we'll have to wait and see what it does. XGH, or XHG rather. I keep saying the name wrong. XHG having trouble early. Perhaps we see a red to green later. KXIN, the only one really moving up with authority. CNET resumption 3807. So about 2 minutes, but the volume is extremely light, so that'll need to gain some volume. Everything that's above $1 like struggling a little bit. Should have took the 1 cent profit there, or whatever that was. Gonna be a scratch trade. This thing might come down a little bit though. I need more screen real estate for stock like this, really. XHG, I do see that it's curled up a little bit. I do like that. Low is 84. XHG is back up. The resumption, it looks like it's a 10-minute halt for CNET. Again, there's hardly any volume. I want to see 88 bounce if possible from XHG here. KXIN is still kind of fighting. Let's see, 1 minute candle to make new high, 2705. The new 5-minute candle is, there it is, now coming in. Oh my gosh, my goodness. My buying power. I don't even think I have that much money. He would have rejected. Being that this other one sold, I'm just gonna give this my full attention. The other stocks are like having trouble, so I'm just gonna try to lock in here. KXIN, cheaper stock. I do have to continue to rotate throughout the watch list to at least see if something else moves up, but watching KXIN here. I am a little late to it, so I do want to be careful. $25.62 was the low of the consolidation. We'll see how it does. I think I might make another order entry. Let's see. KXIN. Let's just put like maybe 15,000. And then over here, we're going to do our thing. PNet should be another minute, but again, lower volume stuff. Okay. It seems like it might be trying. I'll watch this area for the breakout, but we'll see. It could be risky. CNET volume is pretty low. If it gets halted up again, that could be good. And maybe it does. There's 4. It might get halted up again. I don't mind. I'd expect more volume on the second resumption, and I could watch for trades. It looks like it's going to get locked in. I'm not convinced that this is going to bounce up aggressively. So I'm going to take early profits. But I'll keep something in case it keeps going. What I'm going to try to watch for is the 5-minute setup. I'm going to try to watch for the 5-minute setup here, but it's going to be tricky because I might have to scale into it because, you know, nobody knows where the bottom is going to be, and VWAP is all the way down there. Okay. Watching and waiting. $26.30. This is a little aggressive, but you know, let's see what it does. So it ended up being a very tight pullback. I thought we could have seen like 23, so I was going to plan to scale into it, but it's going to hold 25 and then bounce. Oh, come on. Give us something. I'm not going to take the high of day breakout here. It looks good, but I'm not going to take it. Ah, son of a gun. Did we even dip? We didn't really dip. I'm hoping it doesn't go actually so I can get an entry. But maybe it does. And it'll go without me if it does. Over 29. It's close. They're seeing that again while I'm not looking at it. $28.60. Why is this thing holding up so high? Is, you know, if I get baited and I buy it, then it drops. Come on. Okay. I'm trying to take a big position, so I'm trying to, like, you know, nail this entry here. But I needed to present the opportunities here for me. But it's gonna be risky for sure. I might, if I lose, I'll probably lose like 150. Oh, there goes CNET. Looks like it did gain some volume. Oh, 28. False breakout. What's it gonna be? I'm gonna go for it. And it's not gonna go. I like the fills though. That was quick. It's not gonna go. It did go through the level, which is what convinced me, but it's not gonna hold and continue. Bro. There's so much churn. I'm gonna size down just a little bit. I think it could go lower, which is why I'm a little quick to get out there, but waiting. It's a bit of a churn. We're not really seeing a lot of buying. We're seeing a little bit of selling, kind of mixed. So what's it going to be here? Uh, 60 is... Okay, perhaps it's coming down. I'm going to try again. Fair trades, fair trades. If we can catch one of these entries properly, we can do very well going up. What's my fill? There's a spread, so I'm going to hold half, but watching. If I see, yeah, okay, cutting it. So I'm giving back, trying to catch this dip that's not bouncing. Oh, I filled 800 shares. If not here, where? Right? If not here, where? How low are we gonna go? They're selling. All right. Let's see. Can we hold up and bounce? Come on, KB. Where are those bulls? We've tested this level time and time again. It's holding. I'm gonna go for it. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? I'm gonna risk $300 here, but I'm gonna try to keep it tighter if possible. Aiming for the 5-minute setup again and retest of the potential high of day. Oh, 50. Alright, cutting it. I'll take 150 loss. Maybe this is the bottom, but goodness. 25, which was support earlier, but it's a low pullback. Come on, brother. That's probably the bottom right there. Right there is probably the bottom. The last place where I'm running out of mental capital. Alright, let me just... If this is still in play, I'll just give it a sec. Let me see if there's another stock that's moving. Preferably above $1. PUO, EMKR, KXIN did curl back up. Well, never mind. That's the one that we're looking at. TEC. This one might have been a buyout or something. XHG. All right, I'm thinking maybe I go on the sidelines if KXIN doesn't hold up. If this isn't the bottom, then, you know, it's like dip is just... Gosh. I should have tried one more time. See, but that last trade right there that I was in 30K size, I'm already thinking like, yeah, if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna like ease off a little bit. 2460. 2460. But if I do catch 24.60 or 25, whatever, right here, my plan would be to just see how long I can hold it and how far it can go. And I try not to sell too much too early. TIGR being mentioned. This one is a high float stock. I will not get involved. But honestly, like nothing really, KXIN, the first move, pretty decent, which I wasn't watching at it for majority of that, but it seems like everything else is like dead, slow. So being that I'm not in low, what I can do is look for like the breakout, not necessarily at the very high, but along the way if it keeps pushing up continuously. But ideally, I'd prefer to just be in on this type of stock and just waiting. Where do I go to see, what is it, account summary? Not profits and loss, not that. Okay, trade history. Trade history. So we're at 200 bucks here, which is a scratch trade, not a problem. But we need to keep it right there. Didn't really look up this TTEC. TTEC, if it does get over 590, I'd be interested. It seems so sideways though. Because, whenever there's a buyout, there's definitely not.
Want to keep your hairline where it is? Through Hims.com, you can explore a range of options that will. Okay, XIN, I'm still keeping an eye.
Are we on to something here? Should I have taken more size? Or is all of this just a bluff? I'm gonna keep small size for now. Hmm. I don't know, it seems kind of weak. You know, ideally I don't want to trade, you know, the backside, but XHG, XHG back over 2. Waiting patiently here. Oh, wow, wow. Can we hold the dip? That's a scratch trade. Interesting. All right, that's pretty good. I had no faith in that over 210 or 215, but it's gonna do something impressive. So it looks like maybe the day is getting started here. Can we get locked in? 36. That's pretty good. What I do like there though is that the volume picked up a little bit. So if you were interested in the trade, there's a chance to go long at 10, 12, 13 area. The slow grind between 2 and 210 is what had me thinking that, yeah, if we do get to 12, 13, nothing is going to happen. It's just going to keep moving slowly, and so I didn't bother to go in. So I guess that was on me, especially since the volume did pick up a little bit at 12. But that trade was definitely there, for sure. We'll see what the resumption is talking about. I'm going to prepare for battle. the dumps in this chat. Oh yeah. Okay. And there's a very specific chat that I'm talking about, not the actual chat. We opened up the free section in the Discord. I mean, we haven't really announced it, so there's not really a lot of engagement. But yeah, there's a free section in the chat room that you guys can check out. DUO. How are we doing? Guys, for those of you watching on Facebook, Twitch, be sure to hit that thumbs up. We do appreciate it. DUO is starting to move. 9 and 27, so we got about 2 minutes before resumption. There's a bid at 03. Was high 08. Oh, whoa. Jeez, I looked away too. Well, I'm guessing that order is a fake order. Must have cancelled. You gotta change your share size. Stock is already down, but 1 minute, 27 seconds to that resumption. I would have loved to see if the order got filled or if it got cancelled, but the resumption is coming up soon, about a minute. I'm gonna keep an eye on DUO if it continues. $108, $236. XHG at 0927. So we got a couple seconds. I gotta bring back my fly zapper, man, because these flies, I tell you. 236. DUO, XHG, couple seconds. Okay, that wasn't good. What was the high? 32? Come on, give us something. Kind of not seeing anything. Not the best fills. Okay. Damn. She would not dip. She would not dip. Okay, this is kind of, I'm in kind of high. been pretty good, but I didn't kind of get those baby pullbacks I would have loved to see going up. KB? KB, KB, KB. 43 ad, which isn't ideal, but okay. Can we get at least something over 50? Um, $44 fill. It feels like the fills... Is it getting shorted here? Like, what's going on? It feels like the fills are slowing down. And it might be getting shorted or something, because it should have gotten back to 50 by now. Can we get back to 50 here? Good, good. It does not like to give that baby pullback in there. Kind of have to like chase it a little bit. 64. Not a good fill there. Time 13. Our candle needs to close at least above like 52 on the 5. Did I even make anything on that? This stock was pretty good. You have to have been very aggressive to take those 5-day entries. And the way how it pushed up, it didn't really push up with any sort of like baby pullback. So you have to just jump in. I wasn't jumping in all the time, so kind of didn't really capture much of it. DUO, on the other hand, does seem to still be pushing up. And this 5-minute candle is ruined. So maybe we can hold up the pre-market highs, but usually not the pullback that I want to take. So could be Christmas tree setup. I wanted the 5-minute candle to close it above 52 before the pullback would come, and we closed where? In the depths. So too much selling throughout the life of the candlestick. Perhaps short selling. So I'd hope it holds up like, 20s, 25, 28 area, but well, it's a bit of a flat day for me. DUO, I think I'm going to switch my focus over here and just kind of see how this one does. There's a small seller 10. I'm gonna pull it up on screen in a sec. Maybe it does come down a little more. There's some big sellers, man. We got 100K seller, it's 12. It's now down to 75K. It does seem like when the stock gets going, it fills positions pretty quickly. Is this the same seller from 12? If it is, I'll add here. Hard to tell, but depending on how the volume comes in, I might add it. I'm gonna cut it and wait. XHG back at 39, so we did hold that 28 level. As I said, I wasn't interested in the dip. It looks like it's gonna actually hold up, which is good. I'd rather the stock hold up and try again than to sell off miserably. Stop might have been too tight right there. It definitely was too tight. XHG is at 39. Definitely back over 50 is going to be pretty interesting. I messed up that trade there, DUO. Needed to be holding that. XHG, maybe I can sneak in a trade here. Well, 29, so all the way back down. Yeah, I sold DUO too soon there. That I needed to hold that. That's on me. Right here to sell half and then maybe try holding the rest. I could have been winding. It's also going up grindy, so if it opens up, there could be dip opportunities, but it needs to pick up the pace here. but we need to see dips if it does go. And it's still littered with big buyers, big sellers. Definitely very liquid, this stock. I'm pretty sure I could mark it in and out 10,000, no problem. So can we start to see pullbacks if it does continue here to get going? Come on. Show us something, anything. Trying to high since it doesn't want to go low. 40. The halt ups at 59. DUO. $65, the halt up, 65, it's moved up. And you see it's not really dipping, it's just really get in here even for scalps. Come on. And when they do get extended, you got to be careful of the first pullback because it might dip a lot. $44, $43, $42. Can we see $44? Nope, $37. The 5-minute candlestick is strong, so I'd still attempt it, but you know, can we base out here? I am willing to re-average, but I'm gonna give it a shot here. As we're seeing a bit of churn. I'm gonna try it again. It come. Alright, I'm gonna size up on this stock. If it squeezes again, I'm gonna try to see if I can capture something. It is pretty liquid. I'm pretty sure I could use like 10k size, but that'll be pushing it maybe a little too much, but we'll see. Maybe we get up there buying twice, 3 times. I need a good obvious area though. Sadly, the obvious area that I did have, I fumbled, so let's see how it does at the $half here. Okay. Can we get that drop? I would love that drop if you can see it. If not, I would have loved like low 30s there, but son of a gun. Okay, B. K of the B, are we ready? I'm gonna keep waiting. Let's see how this does. Still like the area here. Time 29. And this candle is also about to close. Hmm. I do think we can come down, so let's see. And there's a massive seller up there at 40. 35, 35. I don't want to be super aggressive towards the dips. Ah, this XHG. Beautiful. Front side. Sadly, KXI, I missed the front side on that one. 32, 33, just waiting patiently. I'm also going to come down in size just a little bit. XHG is, not looking bad. Yeah, I believe it's been such a slow day though. There's 50. Why is it churning so much here? What? Oh, how bad could my timing be, man? And that's what I get for watching two stocks anyways. Come on. See, I want to accumulate a position on DUO at 25. Well, it's all good. The good news is that there's going to be a million more stocks that does this type of stuff. The high of day dip seems to not be flushing all the way down, which is a good sign. Start the week. Last week, the new highs like this would kind of flush all the way down to lows. And this one is going to bounce up here too.
Hi, babe.
Although I would have been looking for a little lower
Yeah,
to buy
I'm
double
wrapping it up.
times with smaller size.
Yeah, I'm wrapping it
So I
up,
can
Bill.
accumulate and then have a stop. But it's gonna bounce early. Or high, let's say, a little higher. So a bit of a double bottom at 27. XHG, I told myself if it breaks over 52, I should have chased it. So this again is the type of stock you just have to chase. By the time I look over and look back at it, it's at 56. I should have just jumped in anyways. DUO. What was the high? 90? a lot of sellers. Watching at XHG again. DUO is still pretty strong, but this one did move up a little bit more aggressively. DUO, I'd expect the 1 minute candle to make a new high eventually, and then hopefully the push to the upside. So break a 50. It's pretty good. For me, it's just a brutal day of ring around the rosy here. Not properly getting to catch any of them because I'm trying to watch all two. It's always a bit of a trick, a problem. Especially when they're giving the moves at the worst timing. But good to see the push here, 57 over. So, you know, can we hold up mid 50s and then continue for duo? XHG perhaps is a good place for the dip. $5.75. Can it go again? Will it?